And as KLAS celebrates its 70th anniversary, we're looking back at how our city has changed and grown over the decades.
Channel 8 was there through it all, and tonight we're reflecting on some of those biggest stories over the years, and we'll start with the nuclear age. In 1953, Americans feared nuclear war. But here in Las Vegas, nuclear testing meant prosperity. During the 50s and 60s, scientists at the test site unleashed dozens of fireballs, creating clouds that could be seen from the Las Vegas Strip. We reported every one of them.
I think the biggest story we had in that period was Kennedy's visit here just a few months before his assassination.
Channel 8's first news director, Hank Thornley, remembers the all-out excitement when President John F. Kennedy visited in 1963 and toured the test site. Much like today, the early days of Las Vegas were all about entertainment. The Beatles were greeted by crazed mobs of teenage girls when they visited in 1964 and played to a packed house at the Las Vegas Convention Center.
Well, I can't stop loving you.
And Elvis rocked his way across the stage at the International, which is now the Westgate. A hotel fire at the MGM in 1980 killed more than 80 people and tarnished the industry's image. That fire, along with the intentionally set fire at the Hilton in 1981, led to changes in fire codes along the Strip.
Well, there's several, actually 9 flying saucers, flying discs.
In 1989, George Knapp's exclusive interview with Bob Lazar put Area 51 on the national map. Lazar claimed to have seen flying saucers and alien technology at the super secret base. Las Vegas has been at the center of the UFO universe ever since.
A traumatic rite of civic purification began.
Knapp and Ned Day led our coverage of the mob in Las Vegas as law enforcement fought them for control. The 1977 takedown of the skimming operation at the Stardust was a pivotal moment in that transition. What goes up must come down. Implosions became a nearly yearly event in the 90s as Las Vegas constantly reinvented itself. October 1st, 2017, a tragedy that changed the valley when a gunman opened fire on the Route 91 Music Festival, killing 61 people and badly injuring hundreds more. That moment left a deep scar on the hearts of Southern Nevadans. One of the things that helped our city heal those wounds.
Know that we'll do everything we can to help you and our city heal.
Was our first professional sports team, the Vegas Golden Knights. Las Vegas rallied around the team, and the team wrapped its arms around us. That set off a surge of sports teams flocking to Las Vegas.
What a find!
The WNBA Aces, NFL's Bad Boys, the Raiders, Formula One racing, and soon a Major League Baseball team. Capping it off with the Golden Knights winning the Stanley Cup this year. Throughout our 70 years, Channel 8 has been and will continue to be committed to bringing you the stories that affect your life.
There's still a lot of smoke in the hotel.
For more than 30 years, anchor Gary Waddell navigated our newsroom through those events. And he described the feeling of being part of the fabric of the community.
The best compliment I ever got in all my years here as an anchor at Channel 8 was that when something awful is happening, I turn on the TV and I see you and Paula, and I know somehow it's going to be all right. And many of you at home probably grew up watching Gary and Paula here at this anchor desk, and all three of us were so fortunate to work with both of them during our times.
Yeah, they're both just fantastic people. Gary was great to have lunch with. I always enjoyed the many lunches over there. You loved working with him as well.
What was the name of his? He had a pet tarantula in the newsroom.
Frankie.
Frankie. He would come to the Weather Center and go, "Hey, have you guys seen Frankie? I lost him in the Weather Center," and it would freak me out.
Big black tarantula.
Yes.
It's a true story.
He's still over there.
So yeah, I gotta find Frankie.